Good morning, beautiful people. How are you this fine Monday morning, May the 9th? I cannot believe how fast time is flying, but you know what? We're all healthy and alive, hopefully. Hopefully healthy. And all we can do is live for today and pray for the next day to be just as awesome. So, how is everyone? How was your week? Mine was jam-packed as always. I'll kind of do a reverse review of this week. So obviously yesterday was Mother's Day. I hope everyone was able to spend it with their moms, or those of you who have women in your lives that are like moms, because they're birth givers. They are our strong women who take care of us, and I'm so blessed to have been able to experience so many things with my mom before she passed away. So I hope everyone enjoyed the day. I had a great day with my kids. That's what it's all about. We went to the park. We went to visit my mom's gravesite. We did hide and seek. We did a lot of fun stuff. So it was great. Had a fabulous day. So what else happened? Oh my goodness, there's a water main break here. I actually did a pre-show chat and interview with Tristan DeBrownie, who is a soloist with the Royal Winnipeg Ballet, and I attended on Saturday at the showing of Peter Pan, and it was wonderful. I'm so excited because of the fact that I just got up there and did this unscripted interview for 15 minutes with him. And I'm sure I freaked him out a little bit. And I know the crowd was not expecting me at all. They were not expecting me at all. But that's okay, because I rocked it and it was so fun. I hope my daughter's clips of the videos that she took for me will come through, because I'll be putting that on the blog. Just because it was a great time and it was awesome. I love supporting the arts, and Royal Winnipeg Ballet has been very good to me, and I've been very good to them. And they're just one of many, many, many arts organizations in the city of Winnipeg that we should be so proud of. What else happened? On Friday, I spent the entire day. So yes, I took a day off of work to do this, because that's what I do. That's why we have days off. That's why we have vacation days, right? So I took the day on Friday to hang out with the folks from Ford Canada and Mr. Robin Ezrock. Okay, so he is an author. He's a TV host. He's a traveling man. He is traveling the world all the time. And so he's created this book, actually a series, called The Great Canadian Bucket List. And so he has a different series for each area of the country. So he has the Western Canada bucket list. He has the Prairie bucket list. He has Eastern Canada bucket list. I think he's even going to have a global bucket list. And so one of his adventures was to check out the Narcissus snake dens here in Manitoba. So that was my first time ever being there. I had heard about it numerous times, never thought I would ever go there because I'm not a snake woman. I thought I would be freaked out. I was actually probably more freaked out and worried about getting ticks than anything, because there was definitely some out there. But the snake dens were, it's a magical thing. It's just so wild to see the snakes come out and enjoy the sun, and they're in their mating procedure, and they're in these little clumps and balls, and it was wild. So we went to see, I think there's 4 pits there, and we saw 3 out of the 4, and they were all very extremely active because of the warm weather. And so that was an experience I won't soon forget. We actually had the Ford Edge and the Ford Explorer for our trip, so huge thanks to Ford Canada for that. We had a wonderful lunch at Smith, which is the restaurant at the Inn at the Forks, before we left on our journey. So one of the things I really loved about the day was that I haven't seen a lot of rural Manitoba, and it's definitely something I want to see more of. Stopped in Toulon, had some ice cream, saw some different little towns. Inwood is a little town we drove through to get there. Very interesting sights to see, old time buildings, character homes. It was cool. So I think that's one of the things our family should do one of these days in the summer, is take a nice little road trip and check out the rest of rural Manitoba, because it was beautiful. I know we don't have a lot of greenery and all that yet, but when we do, it's going to be gorgeous. So anyways, that was my Friday. Previous to that, what else did I do earlier in the week? Oh yes, I went to Peg Beer Co. for lunch. So as you guys know, I constantly post food. I don't know why. And I'm not a food blogger, but I love to go experience restaurants, especially ones in Winnipeg, local restaurants. And I love to share the food that I'm eating and hopefully give a little attention to some of those restaurants at the same time. So I went to Peg Beer Co., which has just opened not too long ago, and it was great. I love the space. It's in the old, it was an old skate park actually, and they've redone it really well. It's not too much, it's not too little. It's a heck of a lot bigger than I thought it would be, and the food was fantastic. I had the chicken club, and half of my friends, what did she have? Smoked pike sandwich. They had the soup. I had the Peg greens, which I believe if you've been on my Instagram, you saw the pictures for that. Unreal. Such good tasting food. Great little spot. I could walk there from work. So I will definitely be back to Peg Beer Co. So if you haven't been, you need to go. And I can't wait to check it out in an evening one of these days, because they definitely have the vibe for a nice little spot after work, or if you want to just go have a drink with friends. Great place. I loved it. Also last week, I attended the tourism event for Explore Minnesota. So as you guys know, Minneapolis is our sister city to Winnipeg, and they will be hosting TBEX, which is the Travel Bloggers Conference, the biggest one there is, and this is the closest they've ever been to Winnipeg. So I had to sign up and I have to go. Of course I do. So I got to experience and chat with a bunch of people from Explore Minnesota, Burnsville, Minnesota, the folks from Bloomington, Mall of America, the various hotels. It was awesome. And I'm very much looking forward to our road trip in a couple weeks to head down there for TBEX. But so much to see and do in Minnesota. And I think it's really important that, you know, yes, I love my Winnipeg, I love my Manitoba, but I do love to travel. And when I can travel and have a road trip and experience something like this, I'm very excited about it. So stay tuned, because I will be posting the heck out of that. Don't be scared. It's just going to be a lot about Minnesota for the next few weeks / month. So I'm excited because it's going to be fun. It's our son's first real road trip, so he's going to be interesting. That's the only word I can use for him. We'll see how it goes. I'll be blogging about it the whole time. And how will I do that? Just so you know, I'm signed up with a company called Roam Mobility. So I will get a special SIM card so that I can use my data when I'm in the States, when I'm stateside. And I'll get them for my girls too, because Lord knows they're going to lose their minds if they can't use their phones and Instagram and Snapchat about our trip. So Roam Mobility is going to help us use the American networks so that we can still be social with all of you. Okay, what else? I think that's it for last week. Last week was crazy, but this week's shaping up to be a little crazy too, because that's how I roll. All right. Tonight, I will be at the Manitoba Chicken Chef's Table, which will be held at DeLuca's. So, of course, I will be posting about a lot of food tonight, this evening, but that's okay, because I know you guys like it. You do. You engage with me on that stuff. It's good stuff. But there'll be video, I'll be doing Facebook Live posts, I'll be doing as much as I can to share this event with you. I believe there was a contest from Manitoba Chicken, so if you head on over to their Facebook page, you'll be able to see that. What else this week? Of course, you know, I'm a lunch girl, so it's typically every Wednesday I try to get out for lunch with a bunch of my girlfriends and have a nice lunch in our local Winnipeg haunts. And we're gonna take a little step out of downtown this time and head on over to, I believe, the Corydon, Osborne area, maybe to Ripe Bistro, perhaps. perhaps, maybe. So stay tuned on Wednesday for that, because you know, more food. Food blogger. I should be. I just should be. What else? Downtown. Speaking of downtown, just to let you guys know, downtown Winnipeg now has their tours available. They have these awesome tours that I didn't get to partake in last year, but I definitely will be this year. And they have wine tours, they have patio tours, they have breakfast tours, all within downtown Winnipeg. So be sure to check out their Facebook page as well, because I believe there are signups available for that. I will definitely be heading on to some of those tours to hit up some patios and drink some wine, and hopefully one of these days get in a breakfast tour. Okay, so check that out. And what else? Oh my gosh, this Saturday is the Physio Fit Run at Assiniboine Park. So I hope to be there. I haven't signed up yet, but I'm going to. One of my very good friends is a physical therapist, and he let me know about it. I did not know about it. And there's great prizes to be won. You can do a 3-kilometer walk run. You can do a 5-kilometer as well. And you bring the whole family, and it's a great time, and it benefits great charities and organizations. So that's up this Saturday, May 14th, the Physio Fit Run. Get on out there and walk or run with me. I hope to see you there at Assiniboine Park. And that's my time, folks. My goodness, I'm almost at work here, and of course I gotta get my HR brain going, get inside and get some things solved, because you know, I was off Friday, so that means my day today will be not fun. I can just imagine how many emails I have. But anyways, I hope you all have a fabulous week. As you know, and I always say, please be good to each other. This life is too short to be negative and crusty and all that. So be positive, be happy, give someone a smile or a hug today, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.